Hello, welcome back to the FC Career Mode here, FC 25 PO with Manchester City, the rebuild which we are doing at the moment. We are into the January transfer window period. It looks like Leverkusen's and also our own player Ruben Diaz identified as targets for Paris Saint-Germain. Athletic Club have signed Castro there from Bologna. There's been a lot of transfers going through Chelsea. Want to try and re-sign Tino Livramento from Newcastle. Holobach joins Everton for 20 million euros. There's lots of moves going through in the transfer window. Some big moves going through. Kubo has moved to Borussia Dortmund. Chelsea confirmed that move for Livramento. West Brom are making signings as well. In today's episode, we have got 3 games for us that will end the month of January. Let's just have a look at those on the calendar. So we are going to play Galatasaray away in the Champions League to start the episode. We then play United away in the Premier League. It's Anderlecht away in the Champions League. We'll simulate and we'll end the episode with an away game to Leeds United at Ellen Road. That is how the fixtures are looking, the fixture list is looking. And also, is the January transfer window. We have brought in 2 young talents. We're looking to bring in a 3rd young talent, and one might be happening right now because City have agreed a deal for a new young project striker for this side. And that is 18-year-old Scottish international, or youth international, James Wilson. Not the one who used to play for Manchester United. He's only 18 years of age. Really good statistics, good finishing, good movement for an 18-year-old striker. He's currently playing his trade in the Netherlands. City have agreed a deal with him for 3.8 million euros. So Banzuzi is coming, Egbeli is coming as well, Egbeli is coming, and it looks like James Wilson will be the 3 young signs for the future. We'll look to try and do that every January transfer window, and then offer them on loan to clubs if clubs want to take them on loan. James Wilson is going to be the one we agree now. So welcome to Manchester City, a new youngster, a new project centre forward in James Wilson, a player brought in for 3.8 million euros. It's around £3 million, and the intention is to let him go out on loan, possibly if you have loan options. If not, he will be in and around the squad, and then his decision whether he develops well at Manchester City or not. I mean, we're taking a risk on potential, but that is what this sort of thing, the game is like in football. We bring him in, we hope that he can develop well. Maybe he's sold for profit, but maybe he really develops well under Pep Guardiola and in this Manchester City side and finds himself as a first-team player in the future. Welcome to Manchester City. And some bad news following on from the last episode is around Phil Foden. He's really started to find his feet this season, back to the Phil Foden we know. But unfortunately, he's going to miss a month of the season, 4 weeks out with a sprained knee injury. That is a big shame. So we're quite high up in our Champions League table. We're quite high near the top. Galatasaray are sort of mid-table. They've got some really good quality players in there. They've lost 2 and won 3 of the last 5 in the UEFA Champions League. Some very well-known players in this Galatasaray side. Alvaro Morata up top. Scholoi from a Freiburg man, that midfield. Gabriel Sara and Mario Junior, Mario Lamina from Southampton and Norwich. Sanchez, who's from a Spurs player. Zaniolo, who's played for Aston Villa. Demirbay as well. So some key players in that Galatasaray side. It's a hostile place to go away in Turkey, and I think they are going to be looking to try and cause an upset against the City side, of course. Very aggressive in the back line. Very quick in the wide areas. This will be a good game. We have got a few injuries in the side at the moment. Phil Foden is out. Nico is out. So this is the changes we've made. This is the side I'm going to go with today. Costa starts and goes. It's Frimpong, Diaz, Ake, and Cambiasso the back 4. Obviously, Vardiol is out injured as well. Captain Rodri partners Edison in the midfield 2. Today, Doku gets his chance at left-hand side. Savinho on the right. Haaland and Marmoush together through the middle of the bench. You've got Bob, Simons, McAtee, Wharton, Lewis, Heiss, Kusanov, and Akanji. But that bench is starting to look like with no Foden, no Vardiol, no Nico either. So here we go. Galatasaray are tested in the Champions League from Istanbul. We know the very hostile atmosphere we will face. The Turkish fans are absolutely electric, aren't they, as their side come out here. And they're up against a very big side in Manchester City. I think they beat Manchester United in the Champions League last time they played against the Manchester club. Today, it is Manchester City. I think we're a lot stronger than the United side that went here before. Doku's got a chance today. All eyes on Jeremy Doku. He had quite a decent start to the season, but he seems to have a big drop-off towards the end of it. I don't want him to continue this poor form, and we're hoping that we can play him through it and play him out of it. Otherwise, maybe at the end of the season, you're looking at Doku and saying maybe he's never going to reach that potential that we want him to, that we need him to be a Manchester City level player. Savinho on that right, Doku on the left, Haaland and Marmoush in the middle. It's a very attacking side from Pep Guardiola. Wide to Jeremy Doku here, who's got to impress today, Doku. And he's tackled by Lamina. He's in there to win it back, and he plays Doku this time. Doku into Haaland, lays it off to Marmoush. And oh, Marmoush pulls the trigger and puts it wide the post there, Marmoush. But good chance. Both players did the opposite what each of them wanted them to do, really. Good from Galatasaray again here. Making runs through, and Kern, the overlapping fullback who's got so much energy. Edison in there, Ake. Ake tackled, shot is pulled off. Ake couldn't clear, it's behind for a corner for Galatasaray. Well, they're on the mid-table spot, I believe. 16th, I think, in this Champions League. Zaniolo falls to him. And Galatasaray the lead from a set piece. Poor for Manchester City, who've started slow here. And Nicola Zaniolo, the former Villa man. That's poor. I mean, nothing Costa can do about that, really. Arrowed into the bottom corner. Manchester City find themselves behind in Turkey. Really rightfully so. They've had a quicker start here. Rodri. Can we get a hold of this game now, City? Rodri wide to Savinho. Savinho, nicely done. Marmouche. Haaland. That wide to Savinho. Into Rodri. Edison. Cambiasso. Good touches. Oh, he did so well to take it round the player. And it wouldn't let me play it quick to Doku there. Marmouche back to Edison. Rodri. Over to Savinho. Against the fullback here. Savinho gets the better of him. Savinho, good tackle by Kearney, who looks like a really good fullback, doesn't he, on that left-hand side. Yilmaz is in so much space on this other side. Morata's going to power his way through. Diaz. Individual poor defending. Morata with a save. But Diaz gets it away to Cambiasso. City get away with it. Edison. Attack of our own now. Edison, oh my god. So bad. Morata shoots. Right at Costa. Let's just calm this down, City. This is a really bad start to this one. Really bad start. Edison. Rodri. Back to Edison. Into Haaland. Edison again. Omar Marmouche. Look at that space wide for Doku. We found him, Doku. Oh, he's beat the fullback brilliantly, Doku. Now we need support. Doku. It's nicely done wide to Savinho. Rodri. Savinho. Great play. He can't be offside. He starts behind him. I don't know how he's offside there because he starts behind the player. You physically can't pass it any quicker than that. It's so annoying. The little 1-2 pass obviously doesn't work in this game because you can't pass it any quicker. Bad cross, but it comes off Diaz behind for a corner. So City have already conceded once from set piece here in this game. Costa's all day long, is it? No. Costa with a save. Haaland brings it away. Marmouche. Into Savinho. Counters very much on here. Savinho through to Erling Haaland here. City countering numbers. Haaland for Manchester City 1-1. From the corner, Erling Haaland. And we're so swift in those areas, aren't we? So good in those forward attacking areas. When we do pounce, Doku, Haaland, Savinho, Marmouche, great pace. And Savinho plays Haaland to make it 1-1. We're level now. And a goal for Galatasaray comes from their corner. Back to Edison. Cambiasso here. Wants some runners, Cambiasso. Great ball wide to Savinho. Savinho, far post. Haaland against the fullback. Marmouche with the header. Could have gone back out to Savinho. Try from Jeremy Frimpong here. Rodri. Edison. Through to Haaland. What a ball. Haaland is in! Oh, off the feet of the goalkeeper. What a save. Great ball by Edison. Corner ball. Yilmaz. Shoots. Blocked by us. Rodri in towards Marmouche. Counter City. Haaland. Look at the space of Savinho. Because Kern's gone walkabout. The problem is, though, he's so quick and Savinho knows that. Marmouche. Flicks one. Haaland back to Marmouche and dealt with by them just. Counters on again here. Counter again. Diaz dives on Morata. Rodri can't win it. Yilmaz. Kern on the overlap. Frimpong with a challenge. He's spun him. Brilliant from Kern. Chance for Galatasaray down the middle. Costa. Well, they're creating chances, which is a worry. But he is struggling at the moment. Cambiasso. Good pressing here. Here's Jeremy Doku. And City are causing trouble here. Doku. Doku into the box. Doku. Back to Haaland. Off the line by Kern. Off the line by Kern. Doku does as well. Brilliant from Doku. And again plays Haaland, Jeremy Doku. And Haaland plays Doku again here. And here's Doku against Sanchez. And Doku. And Lamina takes him down here. He never gets the ball there, referee. It's a foul. Edison wide to Doku. And he's found a bit of space here. Fullback's away from him. Doku against Sanchez. Doku. Pass 1 or 2. Doku. How's he not kept that? And that's not him. That's just the A. Screwing him, really. Back to Xavi. Wide towards Edison. Cambiasso. Doku. In behind to Cambiasso. It's blocked away again. So close yet so far. Full time. We share the points in Istanbul. But I feel like we should have got all 3 points there. They had chances. We had chances. There was something lacking in that City side. I'm worried about that Marmoush injury. I really am. Look at that. Atletico Madrid have signed Benjamin Sesko from RB Leipzig. That is a very big signing for them. Very big signing for them as a new striker alongside Julian Alvarez. And it's bad news for Omar Marmoush because he's going to miss about the same amount of time Phil Foden is. A 4-week injury with another sprained knee. Nico, Vardiol, Foden and Marmoush now all injured in a crucial part of the season. Do we need to go into the January transfer market? It feels like maybe we have to at some point if these injuries keep on coming. And Sinji Ageli is going to join Hoffenheim on loan till the end of the season. And our other new signing, Echede Bazouzi, is going to join Girona, one of our sister clubs, till the end of the season on loan. And some good news in terms of injuries. Joshko Vardiol is rejoining first team training sessions. At least we'll get him back. We're currently sit 1 point clear at the top of the Premier League table with a game in hand on second place Chelsea. 2 points clear of third place Arsenal. It's still at this stage of the Premier League season halfway point. Very much a 3-horse race between us, Chelsea and Arsenal. Current champions Liverpool down in 4th. Today's test is a Manchester derby. Away we go to Old Trafford to face Manchester United, who find themselves mid-table in 12th position. They are clear of the relegation zone and not far off. Maybe not too far off actually. They're closer to the relegation zone than they are to the league leaders. And we are looking to make sure we embarrass them at Old Trafford. Well, this is the starting 11 today for Manchester United away at the derby, Old Trafford, away from home. We're going to go with KHUSANOV ahead of Diaz. That is the only change from the team that started against Galatasaray. And of course, the change, Marmoush out, Xavi Simons in. He's going to play in that free role with Savinho and Doku in the wide areas. We have, in fact, got a bit of issue with injuries, so no Foden, no Marmoush, no Nico, no Vardiol at the moment means that Echeverri, McAtee, Vita Heis, those sorts of players on the bench. I think Diaz will be surprised not to start today, but I've gone with the pace of KHUSANOV at the back. So derby day against Manchester United here at Old Trafford. United down in 12th position. Ruben Amorim has not been able to do much to try and save United, has he, at all? I mean, his first season was bad. This one, with the transfers they've made, the money they've spent, the reinvigoration of the squad, things haven't really changed for Manchester United, have they? Out with two sides, captained by midfielders Bruno Fernandes and Rodri, both superstars for their countries internationally as well. I'm interested to see how United do line up. They have made signs. I mean, Alexander Mitrovic, strange one as a backup striker. He actually starts. Christian Eriksen, I think, is still at Manchester United, and he's in that starting 11. So is Amad Diallo. New signing Johan Bakayoko. I don't think Amorim has done a fantastic job so far in charge, but he's going to be given plenty of time, surely. This United team are poor, and if this United team are poor, that means we should be winning no problem today. Well, win for Manchester City will extend our lead at the top of the table to 4 points, and that is, of course, the intention. This is how Ruben Amorim's Man United line up today, starting with a goalkeeper who's former Nice man Marcin Bulka. It is Komedi, Maguire, De Ligt, Yoro and Dorgu, the back five. Eriksen, Panos Fernandes and the captain in midfield too. Diallo, Mitrovic and also Garnacho there. Alejandro Balde, one of their star signs, surprisingly on the bench. Just keeping them out at the moment. As Cambiasso plays one through to Doku here. And Doku past Maguire. And Doku hits one here, and a good save by Bulka. Good start by Jeremy Doku, who with the injuries in the forward areas has got that chance to impress now. Cambiasso on the corner. Frimpong. Savinho. Xavi. Haaland. Back wide to Savinho. Past Dorgu. Savinho looks to cross it, decides against it. Rolls to the edge of the box here. Space for Rodri with the power of the shot, blocked away. And Cambiasso goes back out to Edison. City causing problems for United here. Dorgu, terrible positioning. Savinho across the front post. Haaland first time. Bulka makes the save behind for a corner. City are opening up United here to start this one. United starting to panic. Savinho. Away from Fernandes. Savinho blocked away, and Bulka did really well to save that as it deflects off the leg. Another corner for City. Onto Rodri. Bad pass by Cambiasso. Didn't really have if he had a bit of movement in front of him, he would have played a better pass there. Mitrovic on the turn. Diallo back through to Mitrovic, who has gotten behind the defence here. And Mitrovic, good save by Costa. Back in towards Mitrovic. Ake is there, and Mitrovic puts it wide. Edison. Cambiasso. He's a creative beacon from fullback. Standing off from Xavi Simons, catches one. Bulka makes the save. Behind for a corner for Manchester City. They're pushing for the open here. Ball in. The lick with a header. Rodri takes down his own box here. Savinho clears it away. He had to. Dugarte's gone. I think United have changed the shape a little bit. Dorgu. Ericsson from range here. Ericsson up and over the bar. I don't think United have played well. They've played just purely on the counter, which is Amarin's football, isn't it, really? Want some support, Xavi. Haaland. Back through to Xavi. Wide to Doku. Back into Xavi, Doku. Ah, 4 passes! Couldn't make either of them. 3 or 4 passes there, and Mitrovic is through, and City are in trouble. And Mitrovic drags it wide. He's terrible. Cross comes in, Costa catches it. Again, City go forward. Ederson, Cambiasso. Mitrovic chases. Doku. Haaland. Haaland, oh my word! We're so bad. Garnacho. Garnacho! I thought he'd scored there for United. We're only going to make changes now. Mitrovic turns. We're going to score it. Costa, what a save again. United could nick this easy because we are so bad in forward areas. Watered in towards Frimpong. Xavi Simons turns. Xavi. Xavi. Through to Haaland here. Onside. Erling Haaland at the end of it. Haaland scores in the 88th minute. An assist for Xavi Simons. And a goal for Erling Haaland. Well, we've deserved to win this game. Maybe United could have done as well. They've had good chances. We have just that creative power. That final ball, that simple pass has been missing from the City team today. But in the end it comes. Xavi Simons cuts them open. Through to Haaland onside. He takes his time. And he puts it past Bulker for 1-0. Xavi. Into Wharton. Wharton, I don't know how he doesn't play that pass back to Erling Haaland there. Dugarte. The referee blows the full-time whistle. Despite in difficult circumstances, City go 4 points clear top of the Premier League table with a clean sheet and a 1-0 win over Ruben Amarim's Manchester United. Pep Guardiola's side are looking good. Well, next is Manchester City side went away to Anderlecht, the Champions League. We picked up a 4-0 win. Goals came from Savinho, James McAtee with a double, and Erling Haaland as well to get us 3 points in the Champions League. I think that puts us probably qualified now, if not permanently, in the top 3 because we've been really good in the Champions League and performance has been great so far. Well, the final game of today's episode is against 19th place Leeds United. They have made improvements to their side. The likes of Hugo Duro came in the summer, Sulic as well, but that has not been enough. I mean, it looks a decent enough side, but not a side that is good enough to stay in the Premier League, of course. They've lost 3 and drawn 2 of their last 5. They've got the likes of Joel Perot, Aronson, Ampadu, Berisha, Bogle, Solomon, Ramzani on the bench are all very good players. Mario Lamina, Junior Firpo, sorry, that's the one I'm looking for. He's at left back, he's a decent player as well. Joe Rodon at centre back. But yeah, they're not strong enough to stay in the Premier League. They're down in 19th. I think this could be a bit of a statistical game for City when we get our numbers up and show our quality. However, could also be a potential banana skin moment. City slip up, drop points, and Chelsea catches up as long as Arsenal do as well. So this is the side we're going to go with today against Leeds. Diogo Costa starts and goes. It's Frimpong, Akanji, Diaz, and Cambiasso the back 4. The midfield 2 is Rodri and Rico Lewis. Lewis gets his chance due to tired legs and injured legs as well. Claudio Echeverri will make his first ever Premier League start ahead of James McAtee, purely because McAtee's a little bit tired. Doku on the left, Savinho on the right, Haaland, of course, through the middle of the bench. We've got Ake, Heiss, O'Reilly, Ederson, Wharton, McAtee, Simons, Oscar Bob as well. Swillen Road, Leeds United, a side that are once, you know, winners of lots of things, champions of many things, many years ago. Recently, they've been a side that sort of bounced up between the Premier League and the Championship. They're back in the Premier League once again, but it looks like it's not going to be a long time in the Premier League. 19th place, it looks like they'll be going down once again. Their side doesn't look strong enough to stay in the Premier League, but they've got a good striker in Hugo Duro, and I think with a bit of fight, they could cause this City side, which has been heavily rotated, problems today. Well, this is the starting 11 then for a looking like relegated Leeds United side. They start with Yorinen in goal. It is Christian the captain, Rodon, Gilavogi and Firpo the back 4. Tanaka and Gabi in the midfield 2, with Zikovic, Solomon and Sulic supporting Hugo Duro up top, who's a very good striker. Oh, he's meant for Savinho. Poor pass by Echeverri. Well, he hasn't had an amazing start to his City career, Echeverri. He's been a little bit slow as Hugo Duro. He's bursting behind the City defence here. Duro, going to get a shot off here, and Costa managed to tip it over the bar. Doku here, good skill by Doku. That beats the fullback, Cambiasso. Edge of the box to Echeverri. Echeverri hits one near first time. And it's saved by the goalkeeper down for a corner for Manchester City. Cambiasso over it. Savinho. Cambiasso. Crosses it in. Akanji with a header. And it's just over the line, Manu Akanji. Thought he was scoring there, actually. Goalkeeper scramble. I thought he was just going to dip in. Rico. Cambiasso. Andrea Cambiasso on towards Rico Lewis. Back to Cambiasso. Chased. Cambiasso. Wide to Doku. Doku past the fullback here. Doku into the box here. Doku. On to Haaland. Oh! Corner. Good save by the keeper just wide of the post. Don't know why he's the man there, but he is. And there is Firpo. Diaby. We're making it look difficult against a low downside. Hugo Duro. Beats Diaz. Duro. Hits one here. Hugo Duro. Over the bar by the Spaniard. Costa actually makes a save there. Thought he just hit it over. Good save. Savinho away to the near post to Rico Lewis, who's lost it here cheaply. Diaby with a strike here and past the post by the former youth player. To Savinho. Wide to Frimpong. Savinho. Echeverri again. City trying to break down this lead side. Echeverri. Oh, good skill. Through to Haaland here. Haaland hits one here. Good save on the keeper again. Behind from the corner for City. Doku. It's a late one on Doku. He's back to his feet, Doku. Brilliant. And into Haaland. Well played. Echeverri. Claudio. Savinho. Frimpong. Frimpong. Ball in towards Doku. Back out by Leeds. Rico Lewis wins header down towards Claudio Echeverri. Wide to Frimpong once again. It's Jeremy Frimpong from fullback and it's at the goalkeeper. Pep Guardiola surely is considering making changes. They've given it away to Doku. On to Erling Haaland here. City score 1-0. Well, I was considering changes. I was considering bringing a bit more firepower on. But then the goalkeeper does that. And he gives it away to Jeremy Doku, who gets an assist for Erling Haaland. Just a bit behind Haaland, but he still gets his body round it. Still generates the power to beat the goalkeeper. And Erling Haaland does score. And the yellow card's coming for the midfielder for Leeds, who foul one of our players at some point in there. City 1, Leeds 0. Wide to Frimpong. Back to Echeverri. Savinho's great space for Claudio to drive into. Rico. Echeverri. Haaland. Through to Echeverri here on his Premier League debut. Echeverri's first Premier League start makes it 2-0 Manchester City. Well, his first Premier League start comes in January. And he makes the most of it, Claudio Echeverri. Really, really good finish. Through by Haaland. Outside the boot pass. Echeverri's there. And he does score. And he's been good today, Claudio Echeverri. He's made the impact that we expected of him. At that point, we're going to make changes now, being 2-0 up. Doku off, Oscar Bob on. Savinho off, James McAtee on. Diaz. Ooh, skip past Ruben Diaz there. Kanji's lost. Wahi's in. Wahi chips Costa. 2-1. Diaz there. Lost his man. Vacated the space and Wahi beats Costa. 2-1, Leeds back in it. And could we be in for a nervous minutes for Manchester City now? Echeverri, Rico. McAtee. Rodri. On towards Oscar Bob. Bob for City. McAtee. Back to Bob. Oh, Bob, good drive here from Bob. Oscar Bob! Oh, what a goal from Bob, 3-1. What a finish from Bob, 3-1. Well, any thoughts of a Leeds comeback? Finished there by Oscar Bob. I think statistically might even be outdoing Savinho for goals this season and Doku as well. Really good play. He just bends in that bottom corner, Oscar Bob. It's a really nice finish from him. 3-1 Manchester City. That 2-goal lead reinstated. And City surely coming away with all 3 points here. McAtee. McAtee here for City and he's past the midfield at McAtee. Good play from James McAtee. And through to Haaland here. And Haaland on the turn. And Erling Haaland. And Erling Haaland, the goalkeeper. Back out to Rodri. Oh, open goal, he misses. Still, there might be an opportunity for him to be going on loan next season. McAtee. McAtee. Brilliant from McAtee. Oh, and then the pass is so bad. How does he not play that in behind? Full time. Manchester City 3, Leeds United 1. We beat 19th place and we end the episode 4 points, still clear top of that Premier League table. Thanks for watching. Please like the video if you're not already. Please do subscribe to the channel if you are new. And we'll see you guys next time.